Hi, thank you so much for making time for Citizen at 1. My name is Willis Raburu. Now, over 144 students of St. Francis Kanja in Embo County slept in the cold after the dormitory went up in flames. Now, students' property, including Form 4 candidates' examination tools, were reduced to ashes in the inferno. Martin Munene tells us more.
A collapsed roof, burnt storage boxes, burnt bed with mattresses reduced to ashes are what remains in the dormitory fire. In total, property worth 3.5 million shillings was destroyed. The dormitory in question houses Form 3 and Form 4 students. According to local Member of Parliament Cecily Mbarire, those to blame for the fire are students.
We have some students who go and burn their dormitories because they have had issues with the teachers, and no one takes action against them.
60 of the 144 students affected Wednesday night are Form 4 students. They're currently sitting their National Certificate of Secondary Examinations. And they too have lost everything: the beddings, uniforms, but more importantly, the examination tools.
We want Kanja Secondary School to be an example. We already have suspects, and I think hopefully the security are taking the necessary action. We want to follow this matter to the bitter end. We want this to deter any further such crimes from happening going forward.
Some previous incidents of dormitories being set on fire have left many dead and others scarred for life. Luckily, in this incident, no one was hurt as the students were in the dining hall when the fire broke out. The MP has promised to rally leaders in the area to help students continue with the examinations uninterrupted. Martin Munene for Citizen Live at 1.
Now, residents of Bulbul in Gong have blocked a developer from starting construction in Ololua Forest within the Gong in Kajiado County. Now, the residents stopped the excavation in the forest by a developer who alleges to have a letter permitting him to do so. Led by area MP Joseph Mauje, the residents forced the grabbers to abandon the exercise and run away. The MPs warned against grabbing in the area and called on residents to be vigilant.
Huu msitu ndio chemichemi ya maji ambayo inatumika Ongata Rongai, na pia ndio mto Bagathi na Athi River inaanzisha hapa. Kwa hivyo wakati watu wanakuja kudistract huu msitu, wajue ni watu wa Ongata Rongai na watu wa Kajiado County na watu wa huko chini Machakos wanasababisha wapate njaa.
Kwa hivyo sasa hii mambo si tukiwa wananchi tumekataa kabisa mambo ya forest kuingiliwa.
Kuna mambo mengi ambayo inafanywa na tunaogopa, tunahofia kwamba kuna wakubwa fulani ambao wamejificha, na ndio sababu jambo hili ikisemekana isimamishwe, kuna wengine wanafanya mpaka usiku.
Right now, a woman in Alabama is heartbroken after her dog was shot and killed in broad daylight. Now, what makes the possible crime even more shocking is that both the woman and her dog are deaf. Now, we'll be telling you more about that a little later. Now, leaders in Murang'a County want to form a mega umbrella body to represent the interests of people living with disability in the county to foster social economic development. Now, the umbrella body will consist of small groups formed from the ward level to the sub-counties, where they will form one mega group. Peter Karaoke, nominated member of Assembly representing the disabled, said that their sole purpose and aim is to empower the disabled through provision of employment and benefit from other economic-driven programs. He added that the association will strengthen the persons living with disabilities to speak with one voice in order to safeguard their interest. He noted that there has been discrimination toward them in securing of jobs, issuing of tenders and other programs. Karaoke said that he hoped the body would also be able to get a share of the national cake.
Sababu gani ambayo tunataka hii umbrella? Sababu ya kwanza ni watu ambao ni walemavu hawajapata kuajiriwa kazi. watu ambao ni walemavu hawajapewa tenda. Na according to the constitution, article 27 inasema we are all equal before the law. Ningependa kuachieve ni kuona ya kwamba kila mtu ambaye ni mlemavu, kila group imeweza kupata keki ya nchi ya Kenya.
Right now, the 5 East Africa Community member countries will contribute a team of medical experts and funds to help contain the Ebola virus that has ravaged countries in West Africa. Now, the countries will jointly contribute a total of 41 medical doctors and 578 health workers. Kenya will contribute 15 doctors and 3 other healthcare workers. Now, the 10th ordinary meeting of the East Africa Community Council of Ministers of Health approved the regional Ebola emergency preparedness and response action plan and directed that the Secretariat to mobilize $750,000 from the EAC Reserve Fund to support implementation. Now, the Council approved the East Africa Community Integrated Disease Surveillance Network to handle infectious diseases in the region. The East African Bloc also approved the establishment of a regional emergency preparedness and response task force and Ebola virus and other communicable diseases, and consequently directed the Secretariat to facilitate harmonization of proceeds and guidelines for screening passengers across the borders and international ports of entry. Also, just a quick reminder that you all can always stream this bulletin at www.citizentv.co.ke. Now, the body of scholar Ali Mazrui will arrive in the country on Sunday. A burial planning committee comprising family and government officials has confirmed that the renowned professor who died in the United States on the 13th of October will be buried Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look.
Addressing the media in Mazrui's Fort Jesus home, the committee chairman, Sheikh Hamad Hassim, said the body will arrive at around 2 a.m., after which it will be ferried from the Moi International Airport to his home, where it will lie in state until 9 a.m. Thereafter, it will be taken to the Mumbaruk Mosque for prayers before the funeral procession heads to the 900-year-old Mazrui family cemetery for burial.
Very few people, maybe just 2, will give a talk, spiritual talk, and also one person who will talk on behalf of the family, Mazrui family, and then we'll have the prayers carried out in the Mbaruk Mosque. After that, now we will all head for the Mazrui cemetery, which is opposite Fort Jesus.
Plans are also afoot to ensure Mombasa County residents are able to pay their last respects to the scholar, whose family has maintained social, political and economic prominence in the coastal region for centuries.
We shall close the road from the Bank of India coming down to Fort Jesus, because when we leave the mosque at around 11 o'clock, the crowd will be mammoth. If we allow people to park there, we might not be able to pass with the janaza. So I'm requesting the members, please, our neighbors here near Professor's house and the neighbors near the cemetery, please to bear with us.
Although the committee has not yet revealed the names of persons who have confirmed attendance, prominent personalities in politics and academia, both within and outside the country, are expected to attend.
Tukijaribu kuangalia mipangilio ya kutoka airport, kuna wale watataka kwenda airport kula kimwili, maona magari yatakuwa mengi, hatuwezi kuzuia. Mipangilio ya security iko tayari. I wanted to confirm that to you, tukishirikiana na county government. Kuna city inspectorate, kuna national police service, maona. We are ready to deal with any challenge.
Born on the 24th of February in 1933 in Mombasa, Professor Mazrui studied at Columbia University in the US, University of Oxford, University of Manchester and Nuffield College in England. The professor was the first chancellor of the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, who wasn't a president, serving through former President Mwai Kibaki's regime. At the Binghamton University in New York, he was an Albert Schweitzer Professor in Humanities, as well as the director of the Institute of Global Cultural Studies. Wino Wayne for Citizen Live at 1.
Thank you, Wino Wayne. 2 police officers and 1 police reservist died today in the morning after the vehicle they were traveling in lost control and rolled several times. The accident happened when the officers were heading to Lokichogyo from Kakuma. Two other people who were in the vehicle were critically injured and are admitted at Kakuma Hospital. The cause of the accident is yet to be identified. Right, those are just some of the pictures of that accident where two officers were killed. Well, we'll take a short break now and we'll be back with some more local news as well as sports. Stay with Citizen at 1.